Yeah, well, I really like Keyshawn. I think he's a home run hitter. I think he's going to be an excellent receiver. The day that Jamar Chase left, he looked like we didn't skip a stride out there. He was outstanding. And but you know what? He's a freshman, and he's going to have to come along. But he's going to be putting some big shoes. He's probably going to start for us. So I expect him to do a very good job throughout the season and get better throughout the season. He's done well, surprisingly well. That was my biggest concern. He was going against Tyler, goes against Apu, goes against Joe Evans. Very smart, as we know that, can make all the calls, but he's physical enough. And now he's going to get tested throughout the year, especially when they put one of those 350-pounders right on top of him. He's got to block him, but I think he can. In fact, I feel good about it. I'm very glad that we have him. He's been a big plus for us. Chris is going to be the first back end, but I consider him, Tyron, and John all starters. I think that they're going to get equal reps. I think they're going to do things very well, and they're going to complement each other. And I think that, eventually as the season goes on, let's see what our lead back is. But throughout the camp, if I had to say there's a lead back, it would be Chris Curry. I think he had a tremendous camp, but so did the other two guys. They're very explosive. We talked about it this morning. If we'd have one strength on our offense, then we feel that it is the running back group, led by Kevin Falk, who's done a tremendous job. Kavontre Bradford is an outstanding running back, and so is Josh Williams. We gave him a young man from Houston. We gave him a scholarship, so we feel that we have 5 backs that can go in the game and do very well. It all depends on what the quarterback can do. And last year, the decisions that Joe made were incredible. And he was a coach on the football field. And then now this year, I think Miles can do the same thing, but those guys got to get their timing down. They got to get used to being under the fire together. Joe had been there a year. It was the second year. These guys' second year together, and it all came. We weren't near as good at the beginning of Joe's career as we were at the end, obviously. I think that we need to be patient, show that these guys are going to improve. But I do believe that Eric Gilbert needs to touch a lot of balls. Terrence Marshall needs to be our lead dog. Keyshawn Butte, those guys are tremendous players. Rayson McMatt, throwing the ball to the back out of the backfield, as many touches as we can get to our best players, put them in space, and let them make plays.